Hi everyone, this is Johnny here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be doing a very special unboxing. We're going to be unboxing these two earbuds here. Alright, these are the new Xiaomi Airdots 3. Well, it's to be more specific, it's the Xiaomi Redmi Airdots 3. Now, the thing is, you might be asking me like, Johnny, why is it so special? The thing is, it's so special is because the Xiaomi Redmi Airdots 3, it's a pretty new product. I mean, I think it was launched just about 2 or 3 months ago out in the market. If I remember correctly, it was first released in China only, I think about 4 months ago, and then very recently, it's actually shipped overseas. And what I have with me in front here is one of them is a fake and one of them is real. I mean, those of you who are smart enough, you have guessed it. The one on the left is fake. The one on the right is real. Alright, so I'm going to be unboxing both so that you can actually tell the difference between which is real and which is fake. So first off, of course, you can see from here, the naming convention wise is a straight giveaway. For those of you who do not know, Airdots Pro 3 is fake. There is no Airdots Pro 3 at all. Alright, I mean officially, if I'm not wrong, in Xiaomi's product, from the China website, there is no Airdots Pro 3. There is an Airdots 3, and then there is a newer one which just released very recently. It's called the Airdots 3 Pro, which I do not have with me here because that one is very expensive. It's towing close to about 100 Singapore dollars. Alright, I'm not really sure whether would I be buying those. It's trending a little bit towards a little bit slightly low medium premium. Alright, yeah. Okay, so firstly, of course, just the naming itself, you can tell is actually fake. Okay, the second giveaway, of course, is the color. Alright, this one is a dull, like purplish pink, but the original one is a very nice pink color. Okay, you can see here. Alright, the third giveaway, of course, it is the product naming itself, the embossment. As you can see here, there's no like effect, okay, unlike this one, which is the original. Alright, there's some I think embossing here, or some UV, spot UV here. Right, you can see, right, there's some spot UV. Okay, so the fourth one, of course, will be at the bottom. Right, over here it says, but over here, okay. And the last one, of course, would be the image. Okay, the original, this is the original Airdots 3. It does not have an LED indicator in the middle. In fact, it's actually a button in the middle. The fake one actually has an LED indicator in the middle. If you look at the side, alright, this is the side. The sides are okay. It's almost identical. It's all the same. Back as well, all the same. Okay, even the sticker is exactly the same, word for word, alphabet for alphabet. The fake one on the on the left, right? Okay, this is the bottom and the top. All right, so let's get into it. Let's open up the fake one first. Alright, so once you take everything out, this is what you have. The earbuds, the charging case itself, the earbuds, USB-A to USB-C charging cable, some instruction manual, and spare ear tips. This is the fake one. Right, I'll put it aside. I'll put it on the left side, and then now it's into the original. Yay! Right, so another thing is it comes with this transparent seal. Fingers, I have no fingernails.
Very similar layout. You'll see the earbuds at the top.
Tell, firstly, let's go into the user manual. I think on the video itself, it's not really very clear, but oh no, it's clear, it's clear. You can tell that the one on the left, which is the fake one, it uses a very pure white, a very white paper, whereas for the original one, it has a slightly yellowish paper. It uses a slightly yellowish paper. And when you feel it, okay, to touch, the fake one is very rough, okay, but the original one has a bit of smooth treatment to it. There's a layer of like smooth treatment to it, okay, and of course you can see here, all right, the way that it's being folded is very different as well. The folding is very different. The original Xiaomi user manual is actually folded in a zigzag manner. Alright, the manual is actually in a zigzag manner. Whereas for the fake one, it's reassembled in this way. It's like you fold it up in the middle, unfold it in the middle, and then you open up. Right? It's very different. So this is the first difference on the user manual. The second one is on the provided USB-C cable. Alright, so you can see from here. Alright, the first giveaway you can feel is the quality. Okay, the quality. The fake one on the left, it's a very rough surface. The one on the right, which is the original, it has a very smooth, glossy finishing. Even the wire itself, it gives me the original one on the right from Xiaomi. It feels more premium, more higher quality. The one on the fake one, it's fake. Okay, and another thing, of course, is the packaging. As you can see, the one for the fake one, it actually uses a wire to tie them up, an aluminum wire tie it up. Whereas for the original one, it has a plastic seal. All right, it's a plastic wrapping around it. All right. The second thing to take note for the fake one. Okay. The third thing to take note is in terms of the provided additional ear tips. The one on the left is fake. The one on the right is original. Alright, so the first giveaway, of course, is the number. Just want to let you know, there's no double digit for this. It's always single digit. Only if it goes up 10, then it's double digit. So it's 7. Like 07 is the fake, 7 is the original. And of course, it's the seal. As you can see, this one, it actually uses, it seals at the back. But whereas, for the original, it's actually sealed at the top. So you actually need to open it up, right? In order to access into the additional ear tips. Okay? So this is the third item. The last item is the main dish. Alright, so from here as you can see, the one on the left is the fake one, the one on the right is the original one. Just a feel of here, I think there is some slight difference in terms of weight. Give me a moment, let me get the weighing machine. Alright, so I have with me here a weighing machine, a weighing scale. Right, let me switch it on. So I'm gonna weigh the fake one first. Fake one is 32 grams. It's still sealed. I haven't, take note, it's still sealed. I haven't removed the seal yet. Now the original one. Okay, let me take it out again. There were some numbers running. Okay, so it's back to 0. So 51. So I was right. Okay, the fake Xiaomi Airdots 3, it feels lighter than the original one. So as you can see from here, the fake one is 32. The original one is 51. Okay, 51, 52. All right, it's around there. That's the first thing you will feel Alright, in terms of the difference between the fake one and the real one is when you hold it in the palm of your hand, you can actually kind of feel that the original one is slightly heavier, which I've proven it with the weighing scale earlier on. Now let's get into it. The next one, of course, is the seal. As you can see from here, the seal on both is completely different. Okay, of course, I think if I have a close-up, the fake one, they try to mimic the real one, which also actually has some instructions on the earbuds, okay, on the plastic seal. Alright, so if I will take it out, you will actually see that it's actually giving some instructions on what to take note about the earbuds inside after taking it out. Okay, it's actually over here in Chinese, in Mandarin, is to say that there is actually a sticker attached to the magnetic tip, the magnetic connection port on the earbuds itself, which you actually need to remove, otherwise you won't be able to use it. Right? So on the earbuds here, it's actually inside. Okay, same thing, but the angle again, you can tell the angle is different. Let me put it against. You can tell that the angle, yeah, slightly different. There's different as well. Over here is actually, the fake one is showing 2 tips, but you see the original one is actually showing 3 circles, 3 tips here, 3 tips here. You can see very clearly. Yeah, can you see? 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot. Okay, and then 2 dots is actually covered with the plastic cover. Alright, so let's remove the plastic casing on the original Airdots 3. Oh, and before I go further, I would like to say that this particular video on how to spot a real and fake Xiaomi Redmi Airdots 3 is not sponsored by Xiaomi at all. They actually didn't send me a real one and a fake one for me to do this particular video. I actually bought it out from my own pocket to do this particular review. Alright, this particular unboxing. Alright, so there. Next. So here you see, alright, the finishing. Alright, if you look at the side way, this is a side view. You can actually see that the original Airdots 3 actually has a higher bump, whereas the fake one has only a slight bump at the top. Alright, the second giveaway, alright, is that over here there's a lip, alright, but over here there's no lip. Moving on, okay, at the bottom, again, for those of you who are skipping around, the left is the fake, the right is the real. Okay, so you can see here, again, the fake one, it actually has printed on notes, whereas for the original one, the wordings are lasered, right, lasered. Okay, moving on, we're going to the back. Okay, so the fake one actually has an indication light next to the USB-C charging port, whereas for the original one is actually not at the back. It's actually not next to the USB-C charging port. In fact, it's actually located in front here, just below the lid. Okay, so aesthetically, these are some of the differences. And then if you look back at the top, the fake one on the left, this one probably I think is printed. Let me see if I can remove it. Yes, you see, I can actually you just saw it live, right? I can actually just scratch off, and I don't really have a lot of fingernails, just a very short one. You see, I'm actually scratching it off. This is the fake one. This is the real one. The real one is kinda like lasered into it. You can see here, I can't even do anything to it. Nothing. This is real, original, right? This is original. This is fake. The left is fake. The right is real, original, right? Next, we go into the interior. Okay. So you can see, right? So let me pop up again so you can see the difference. Okay, so the one on the left, when you look at the earbud, it's curved. It's curved. Okay, but the one on the right, which is the original, is flat because there's a sticker indicating that this is where the touch control are. Alright. And then another difference inside, okay, is this one. Alright. On the left, there's like a plastic. Is this removable? No, this is non-removable. Right, there's nothing here. I think the LED display is below. This is like a white it's like a translucent, semi-transparent, translucent plastic, white plastic over it. Whereas for the original one, there's nothing here. It's like a very nice silicone rubber feel to it. And then in the middle, it's actually a button to power on. Right? Button to power on. Okay, but of course, in order to power on, we actually need to remove it. Okay, next we go into the earbuds itself. I'm going to take out the left earbud from the fake one and the left one from the original. You can have a closer look. Alright, so upon closer inspection, you can see that the one on the left, which is the fake one, the microphone is located at the bottom. The real one is located at the top. Go further in. Right. Look at the side. Okay. So for the fake one, when it's entering pairing mode, you will see that it's actually flashing blue and red. This is to indicate that it's in Bluetooth pairing mode. Whereas there's nothing. Okay. But of course, on closer inspection, there's one more microphone here. On the original, which is actually a vertical slit, but on the fake one, it's just a hole here. Let's move on further. Aha, you see. Okay. Now, on the silicone tip, now the fake one, it feels very cheap. Oh my goodness, I think it reminds me of the ear tips I have from the L13. Yeah, I mean, I think even the L13 or the L21 Pro has better quality silicone tip than this. Alright. This is the original one. Okay, you see? This is the main difference. Two differences. First one is the color of the silicone tip is completely different. This one is like white color, whereas this one is like translucent white. That's the first difference. The touch, it feels very different as well. The one on the right, which is the original, it feels very premium, more premium than the one on the left, which is the fake. Next is the dot here. See? This one is covered, whereas the one on the left is not. Moving on further down, this is what I meant earlier. When you look at the seal, the plastic cover which is surrounding the casing itself, the fake one only has 2 dots. The original one has 3 dots. The fake one is horizontal. The real one are vertical. Right. Moving on further. Alright. The fake one, the left-right indication is between the ear tip, the silicone tip, and the magnetic connection. The real one, it's after. You can see from here. It's after. Alright. Moving on. And because I'm putting it very close, you can also tell that there's a difference in the pink. There's a difference in the pink. The one on the left, which is the fake one, has a very inconsistent, has 2 tones of pink, as you can see from here. It's very inconsistent. 2 tones of pink. Over here is shiny, and the bottom is matte. But when you look at the original, the color is very consistent. It's consistent throughout. Constant and consistent throughout. Right. Okay, so let's remove the seal Let's see what happens. Move the seal on the fake one. And also remove the seal on the real one. And I put them back into the casing. Okay, so over here you can see instantly the real one, in order to indicate that it's a charging edge, blinking. There's a very faint pink LED light. Whereas for the fake one, you'll see that the LED display in the middle will light up, and then it will have a red LED light, a strong, constant LED light lit up. Okay, so let's unwrap the right earbud as well for the fake one. And for the original. Right, I'll remove the one in the middle as well. Okay. Okay. Oh wow, you can see it dropping live, right? You can see the power dropping on the fake one. It's dropping. I think it was 77 earlier on, and then it dropped to 72, 71, and now it's at 70. Now it's at 69. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look again on the real Xiaomi Airdots 3, which is the one I'm holding on the right. The one on the left is the fake one. That's how it looks like. Interior. Right. Close it. Right. And then you can take a look at the logo itself. Right, so I was scratching it. This one is coming off. The one on the original one, nothing. Nothing. Right? Okay, so there we have it. This has been my unboxing of the fake Redmi Airdots 3, or rather they call it the Xiaomi Redmi Airdots Pro 3, which is a fake, and the original Xiaomi Redmi Airdots 3. Right? And of course, over the past couple of days, I'm going to be testing both to see what other differences are there between the real one on the right and the fake one. Okay, so that's all the time we have. My name is Johnny, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.